We are in graduation season. Thousands of high schoolers will walk the stage to receive their diplomas. And the next stop for most is college. Oftentimes, though, that means their parents are going to have to dip into their savings to pay for that higher education if the kids are lucky. So how do you preserve some of that money for your own retirement? Well, our favorite retirement duo joins me now. They are breaking it down. Greg and Kristen Taylor, who also host their own show, Winning in Retirement, are back with us today. And guys, this is something that I think is really important to talk about because
It really is.
College tuition these days, we were just talking. I mean, I went, to an in-state school 11 years ago. I'm aging myself.
Yeah, don't age yourself.
Right. And at that point, it was almost about $15,000. That's in-state tuition. It keeps going up.
It does, and we pulled an average, and I think online it said $10,000. Well, that shows you how well averages can lie, right? When we're talking about anything.
Right.
So what we like to tell our clients, and we have some of our younger clients that do have kids that are just entering into college or maybe in college and going on to grad school. We tell them, don't sacrifice your future for your children's college education because they're going to have all their lives to pay for that, whereas you're so close now to this thing called retirement. You don't want to sacrifice your dreams and your plans to pay for something that they can accomplish.
The other thing we always suggest is make sure the kids have skin in the game, whether it's working 20 hours a week or something where they are responsible for part of the cost. But a lot of mistakes, Robin, are made when people say, well, you know what, I'll just take a loan on my 401k or do things like that, and they diminish those accounts, and that can be a real problem.
Yeah, and when they take money out early, when they do that kind of stuff, I imagine there are implications, there are things that happen. So what are the risks if they do choose to go that way?
Well, Greg touched on one earlier. If you're under the age of 59 and a half, you need to watch out for that 10% excise penalty that you would get, plus ordinary income tax. So if you pull out extra money from one of your retirement accounts and that bumps you up into another tax bracket, plus you owe 10%, you're in a big pickle, you know?
That's a lot of money.
A lot of money,
yeah.
Either that or you take a loan on your 401k, as I mentioned, and now you have to pay interest on that. And, where are you getting interest these days, right? I mean, banks aren't paying any.
No.
So that becomes a real issue. And then what we find is that people don't look far enough down the road to when they turn 60 or 62 or 65 when they actually want to retire. And now they said, well, we thought we'd be in good shape to maintain our lifestyle and enjoy the things in our hopes and dreams for retirement. Now there's not enough left in the nest egg to produce the income we need to live the lifestyle. So it becomes a real problem.
So unfortunately, we have to tell people, okay, you almost have to think about yourself first, and that's such a disconnect from what our clients usually are used to doing. They put everybody else first. They work hard all their life. They don't really know how to spend this money that they've saved all these years. So we say, okay, let's set the foundation. We talk about that financial house. Let's set the foundation, get your income in order, and then let's look at what other dollars we have to work with. Even if we've been talking about clients' children, but what about those grandchildren? We do see a lot of clients who are wanting to provide maybe a 529 plan for their grandchildren, and we do look at that after we set that foundation of what dollars they're going to need to get through their retirement years.
And if there are some extra dollars there, it's a good place to put it.
Absolutely.
That's right. And even if you're 50 years old or older, you need to start thinking right now, how can I have an income generating plan when I retire that's going to maintain my lifestyle? And so even if you had to do a home equity line on your home to help your kids pay for college, at least you've got those dollars set aside for yourself, for your future, and for your income. It's going to be so important.
Very much so. All right, we know Legacy. You guys are about empowering people with info. You always have great offers to get people started on that. So today, your friend, we're talking about a Patrick Kelly book here, right?
Yes, and Patrick Kelly is just a well-known author all over the country when it comes to retirement and the 5 retirement myths. You need this, folks. You need to find out what they are, how to be prepared, how to have the knowledge in your hand so you're going to have a successful retirement.
All right, perfect. And that is going to the first 25 callers, of course. So the website, phone number for Legacy have been up on screen. So I want to thank you both for being here.
Good to be here.